Hello and welcome to episode 130's Director's Commentary with me, Luke Nella, your voice, and your director stroke editor, Ari.
Hi, hello, welcome.
Let's get on with the show, and this is our first one in season 13, so that means no longer are the mentions, but rather three, or, well, actually, it's not determined to be four, right? It's just episodes that are nominated and the best replay of the week.
We took away the voting from the audience. Now we're doing all
from
the best
you guys,
replays, right?
Yeah. And that well, we did it before like that, and it's just simpler. No one seems to care. So with people care in the sense they'll leave a comment, but they don't care enough to navigate to the voting site. So.
That takes a lot. Yes, indeed. It's more like
this way to victory.
Voting, and then you have to go to the portal, and there's only like a couple percentage of people that have actually been voting. From everybody that watched, and you have thousands of views, and then 100 votes. So
we're gonna give our opinion, and you guys can argue in the comments, and I think that's the better way.
That feels way better as well. People like arguing more than actually undertaking action and doing something.
I'm Mr. Overpeaking. That's me in a nutshell. I'm Mr. Overpeaking.
Yeah, that was one of those excellent examples. He knows that our hero is right there, and then he overpeaks so far. It's almost 30 meters. But what a great game.
Was that the excellent transition there? The TV kind of flutter. Was that the one you were talking about?
Which one? What did I talk about when?
You were talking about an excellent transition that I missed. Was that the one on 132nd?
Oh, right. That's the one. Yeah.
And then the glass crack.
Because the barrel was so up close now. It kind of reminded me of one of those RNG episodes where they just make all those fun little transitions from battle to battle, and then I noticed that this barrel was really close up, so I made the camera crack a little.
It's like one of those 3D movies where they deliberately point a finger in your face just so you would feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh, I love that part.
All right, episode 2. Replay 2. I once got slapped on my sunburned back. Joke, I don't go outside. I read the first time I saw that. Are you ginger?
No, I'm not. No, I'm a blonde guy. I mean, you can.
You're
blonde. Look at my hair. I'm dark blonde or almost brown nowadays.
Wow. Actually, my wife went very kind of bronzy after she had our daughter. She was blonde before, and now, I love this reload timer. The stretching of time to explain what I'm saying, that is just beautiful. Anyway, back to my story. She was blonde, and now it's my daughter who's blonde, and my wife is kind of like this copper, not copper as in red, but like.
I see brown.
It's really
brown,
hard to explain.
Reddish, so to say.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just like faded blonde, but it doesn't look bad. It's like a shiny brownish blonde. It's weird, but she's got to go white eventually, right? Pure white. She'll be like Gandalf, but a female. It's going to be brilliant.
I actually envisioned myself playing on this map, and like in real life, this would be such a sunburn extravaganza for me. Even though I'm not ginger, but my skin gets burned so easily by the sun.
Well, you're blondie, of course.
I'm such.
Oh, what a snipe!
Yeah.
Oh, so good. That wiggle, though, drove me nuts. Whenever I see the deaths and the enemies are so far away and the replay can't determine exactly where the tank should be and just keeps flipping between two different places.
It's super cool, man. I also, there was a previous episode where I thought, let's use that and make it like a little squeaky. Because that's what it looks like to me.
In one of my favorite episodes, I think episode 13 or something, we have the lobster sound from Futurama. I forget his name, Zoidberg, right? So like a tank teleports where the replay forgets where the tank should be, and it just kind of zooms across the map to where it should be, and we go.
Oh, that's great!
Just a tiny moment like that, but I've remembered it forever. One of my favorite moments ever that came out of the editing room.
Those are like the kind of moments that I would love to show or make for people, and they remember the show just because of a few select moments. That's kind of like, I think, my dream, so to say.
So why aren't you, huh?
I mean, always trying to see something is hard, you know.
Yeah, I know.
If you're looking too hard.
You do have those epic moments, I think. You haven't found that exact moment yet that everyone will remember forever, but you've got plenty of time, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think so as well.
You've got to let go of your inhibitions of saying, I can't do that, and just go for it. It's easier to say, I'm sorry, than it is to ask permission. People are always going to err on the side of caution.
Yeah, I can see the sense in that, exactly. It's like asking for forgiveness. That's easier.
Well, it depends on the subject matter, but of course, yeah, it's not even easier. It's like a higher chance to be accepted, right? Like, especially if it's a positive result, right? So you do something, it looks awesome. It's easier than explaining like, hey, this might look awesome if you do it like this and this and this and this, and then they're like, no, just do the normal, and you're like, oh, but if you just do it.
Well, the one takeaway there is that it needs to be positive that you're asking, or like you're doing and then asking, how does that look, or how does this went, right? It's more. If it's negative, then
Diablo 1, by the way, paid actor. Oh, sorry. I love this moment in this episode. Sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay.
This is just like one of my favorite moments. This guy he's dead, right? He should be dead. He absolutely is dead. He thinks he's dead.
Raise your gun. Salute the enemy.
Yeah.
The one thing, why would the CDA throw the game like this? He's literally ramming himself into the enemy, doing no damage.
I have no idea.
Well,
I don't know what is going on. They were so confident that they had killed him, and that they leave.
Yeah.
Like, he's the last guy alive. There's nothing else to do. What are they doing?
The last guy on a 1 shot HP.
It makes no sense.
Just shoot him. Well.
This is the most weirdest ending I've ever seen to a replay. Like what? He should be dead.
Oh, well, like 5 times over. Also, the Pershing, everything, or the Patriot, everything should have killed him. But he just defies all the odds from everything. It was just
paid actors.
It's also really well played by our hero. I must say that as well, because he's not just having the luck; he's also creating those moments.
Yeah, for sure. But still, there has to be an element of, okay, I'm pushing. It's a draw. Still, the RT wins it at point blank range. That's the most ridiculous thing.
It's like a summary, like a synopsis of the entire game. RT is there to equalize the field. And that was really well played.
This guy's name proves that we research your names, right? L2707. I-90. When I googled this name and I break it up trying to figure it out, I honestly swear it's just some random letters. It doesn't mean anything. But it happened to be that L2707 is a pair of glasses, and I-90 is kind of famous in America, right? Like the I-60 and whatever.
It is.
So I was like, are they talking about glasses in a road? That wasn't even like in the script originally. It was something that I just thought of when I'm researching the name. It's like, you know what? I don't want to do any more research on this guy's name. Let's just go with that. And you're like, what?
I really thought you were joking. I just see letters and numbers. I'm like, well, okay. No. Hey, do you realize that those are glasses? Oh, what?
Yeah. It's a stretch, but I was like, you know what? If you're going to have a name like that, I'm just going to go for it. Whatever straws I can clutch.
I really like that people are so creative with their nicknames. From random letters like these, or just weird Dutch words, or German words, or Polish words. I don't know, it just makes it so much fun to see a tanker win, and then you look, what is his name? And then it's like pineapple in a weird language.
Or asshole, and they're trying to get past the censor.
I didn't want to go there, but yeah.
Well, I'm now easy to find in game. I actually renamed my account That Luke Nella so that people can find me, because beforehand I was Dorjan, which was my old gamer tag from freaking ages ago. But I decided to rebrand back to my standard name. So it's easy to find me. I still can't pronounce your name.
I still vividly remember being like in a voice chat with you. I don't know if it was Discord, but I was in a voice chat with you. I saw your name, Dorjan. And then you sounded exactly like Luke Neller. Wait, what? Are you Luke?
Do you know, it's probably TS, honestly.
Oh, it could be, yeah.
Because I used to visit you guys, not you guys, but Fame and all those different guys on the internet, on Clan Wars. I used to join in the chats and talk to people, especially Odin Mortis back in the day, and just visit and say hi. Just something that I always did. I randomly drop into Discord and talk to people who play in the platoons on the official server. I just jump in and say like, hi, how you doing? And it's always a while before they realize who I am. They go, you sound familiar.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
do.
Oh, maybe. And then they go, wait, are you that Luke Nella? I was like, well, that's why I'm called That Luke Nella, because that's the answer every time.
Oh, wow. Nice origin story.
Dude, this episode, I feel like we've started 20 stories and then moved on.
Yeah, we did.
When we listen to this back, it's gonna be a bunch of half stories, and anyone who's watching this will be like, what's the end to that story?
That's the charm of our show. Have unfinished stories, and then maybe even come back to some of those in future episodes. That's what keeps them coming.
Yeah, oh yeah, the era here, the Risonte era, right?
Well, yeah. Caught at the last moment. Literally caught at the last moment when everything was rendering, uploading to Dropbox. Everything was ready to go, and I was listening to it to the master. Wait, did he just say Bisonte? No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was written in the script like that, and sometimes when you have like a script in front of you, you just read it and you don't really process what you're reading. And especially for the outro, I just read through it like days after it's written, and I'm not really like reading the words sometimes. I'm just reading it, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, well, of course, there's no fault there. Also, the raw being there, the Bisonte, like it's all Italian tanks. From Rinoceronte to Bisonte, everything goes through each other, and well.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, maybe it's one I forgot, or I just override myself. And I'm in this tiny little booth, as you can see, hopefully, and like going through and doing the research is actually just a pain in the ass. So sometimes I just trust the script and say, oh, there must be something I've forgotten, or one of the new tanks that I didn't get, or maybe it's a nickname that I don't know of. And often I double check, but when I'm in the recording booth, I just go.
And that's the end of the show already.
And that's the end.
Wow.
It always goes so quickly.
It really feels like we're just talking over the show, and instead of getting through to the subject matters, we just create our own and diverge.
Yeah, I feel like we're not doing a good job at director's commentary, and we're just like actually having a podcast on top of the show.
If the show is driving on the I-90, we're like on the other road.
we're on the minor roads that drive next to it, and just go through all the different fields and around all the corners. Exactly.
Yeah, they're all going actually way too fast for us. We're going like 60 and the video is over.
Let us know in the comments if you actually like this, or you want us to talk more about the show, because we might do a spin-off show where we talk over replays and just talk and hang out, and actually then focus here on actual director's commentary, because that's something that I guess you might be coming to if the video is labeled director's commentary.
Kinda. We have to rebrand as well.
Yeah. All right, so I was Luke Nella.
I was Anelian. Thank you.
And that's the end of the director's commentary for 130. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.